Another foggy day. It's sort of a mixture between, I don't know, I keep getting confused between being in Thailand and Queenstown in New Zealand with the fog and the sort of coolness, and then also there's a bit of
this Queenstown. Queenstown wouldn't be happy.
no, there's a lake here, but then at the same time there's also sort of feelings of England with this fog and the coolness. I suppose that's just sort of bits from my childhood memory. Going for the $20 khaki jacket. It's a bit darker. Suits you, madam.
Should I try it on?
Yes. Oh, we had to run in here for a bag. Yep, this is a successful sale. How much is it?
3.
So $20. Very nice sale, this.
There.
What?
There's a lake there.
Amazing. It's like a grey sheet of paper, isn't it? Like Vietnam's Brighton by the sea, or you could sort of see John Cleese coming out of one of these places. You can see some water there. That's pretty. The town is pretty well laid out, but at the same time,
I can't see it.
you can't see it today, but also it's kind of muddy underground, and I sort of feel like we're going to slip over at any one time. They've got these lovely tiled walkways, but the amount of mud and moisture kind of makes you feel as if you're going to go over tits up at any time. And everywhere you go, there are people selling you things. This poor little darling has got a baby on her back. It's obviously not hers, but she's walking the streets selling her wares. Yeah. Can you hold the money?
Yes. So what do you do there?
This nice man is changing the money, and then she wants $1.50 for her trinket. And I think the important thing here is that they don't want charity. They want you to buy something.
Got this.
Yeah, they want you to buy something, and I think that's really important. Albeit you're selling to a child who's about 5 with a baby on her back, which also I have just extraordinary sadness for.
I mean, when you look at that, is that made here or is that brought in from China?
Yeah, I'd say made here. I mean, they were trying to sell us cushions, and they were obviously made here because you could tell from the material. Yeah, there is a lot of haranguing, isn't there? But they're also nice too. I mean, this is the tragic thing. Not tragic, except for that girl. I keep saying to Roz, the term pavement is just an expression. It really doesn't exist per se. I seriously would love to invent something that would replace a cow horn. I mean the car horn, because it really is the national bird of all of these cities. Just constant beeping and constant traffic, which isn't news to anyone, I know. But it's, God, you'd make a fortune if you could actually invent the replacement for a car horn or a scooter horn. They're married at 14, Roz is saying, which is extraordinary. And I've spoken to a few girls who are about 22 or 23, and I've been told by at least 1 or 2 of them that they have 1 or 2 children already. Hey, hi.
Hey, hi, for me.
No, sorry. I just bought some stuff. Look at this fella. He'll be fresh. I just can't do it though. Says more about me than the food, I suspect. Roast chestnuts. I mean, they are seriously fresh. I'm interested also that most of the tourists here, it's a Sunday, so it's probably pretty crowded, and as crowded as we've seen it during the week are mostly Vietnamese who've come to Sapa for trekking and walking. It's sort of known as, I think, what Cannes and the south of France were in the early 20th century to the English. People come here to take air and to listen to shouting and some car horns. Fur is something we've seen a lot of. Next to the greens.
Fashion in the greens.
Cabbage fur. I'm a sucker for birds, so this is a Sunday market selling these birds. I wouldn't do too well bringing these into Australia. Not too well at all. Yeah, they're certainly restless, but lovely sounds. And in the background, there's a Christian church bell tolling, which is all slightly incongruous. I'm not sure how I'd go in getting these into Sydney as well.
Snake very scary.
Maybe
Other snake. The snake? Yeah.
Everyone has these beautiful hats on, and everyone has a mobile phone too, don't they? It's the lifesaver across the world, isn't it? It's the communication. Everyone's on WhatsApp and everyone has a mobile checking what's going on. There really is an acute range of obvious town planning and the necessities of commerce, of building, and obviously in doing that in somewhere with what is shows apparently a very poor standard of building that I've seen. There are some shocking things as well in every street and every pavement. Yeah, and we've organised our stretch limo for the day. If you can afford it. And over there, over there is where we're staying. It says Sun Plaza there, but that's where the funicular leaves for the Mount Fansipan. But the rest behind here, the rest of the building is Hotel de la Coupole. Somebody happy to see their owners. Everywhere you go, it's the 3 steps. Yeah, and the fashionistas are here too. It's kind of, everyone's an influencer. Whoa. It's kind of the wrong weather. It's about 12 degrees, but each to their own, huh? This is like the middle of the town square, and we've called this Horn Corner or Beepy Corner because everyone is crossing. There is no such thing as I'm there first, or a road rule, or a stop sign. And I'm actually I just got shouted at by Roz for actually trying to cross the road. We've been told just to walk and keep going. Not fast, not slow, but just keep going. The only trouble is, if you go across, you've got to get back, because our hotel is up there. And you know, sometimes you actually think that shows are making things up, but I'm serious. I'm really taking my life in my own hands to get across again.